What's up, y'all? It's Marcellus Wiley, that dude. Let's talk about what y'all talking about, which is Shedeur Sanders and the real reason he dropped in the draft. Wow, there's a video out there going viral that explains a clause that was put into his contract that may have led to why he was going to fall in the draft. Either we are getting closer to the truth, or boy, these conspiracy theories are getting out of control. Either way, we're going to take a deep dive, check out that video, and make sure you guys can make up your own mind. But before we do all that, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. Make sure you support the kids, support the community, projecttransition.org. Leave your email, become a volunteer, a part of our global giving community. Want to do more? Become a donor. Leave any size donation to support these kids in our mentorship programs, our skills camps, and getting them experiences and exposures. You want to do the most? Become a gym member like James Washington. Yeah, we all know James Washington, by the barbecue spot down there on Slauson. Love for James Washington. Thank you. That book is yours. I want to say your name. Now, let's get into this, because there's this clause by my man Cassius 30. Popped up on the timeline going viral, and it says prime equity clause. I love those captions. It gets me every time. Let's see what he's talking about.
Shedeur Sanders is going to be one of the richest quarterbacks ever. Prime equity. I want you guys to understand that word, prime equity. Yes.
Obviously, after Deion Sanders, prime equity, catchy. Also, 2 words, not one.
Today, I did a video about him receiving $14 million in commission from $250 million earned from his jersey sale. A lot of y'all said, Cap, that's a lie. When Shedeur signed his deal with the Browns, which was $4.6 million, there was a clause in his contract that was called prime equity. This clause ties into brand legacy and financial future to his on-the-field performance, allowing him to potentially benefit from the value he brings beyond just playing football.
He got me here. All right. Now, first thing you said is a prime equity clause. I said, okay, and then you're going to insert that into your contract. Unique, but not anything new. People have separate clauses in their contract because every contract's different, even though there's a standard issue to a contract, correct? So you're saying he's going to get paid on jersey sales. $250 million in jersey sales, you'll get $14 million, 5.6%. I did the math before the show. Okay, that sounds interesting. I can see that. That makes sense. NFL saying, all right, or the Cleveland Browns or whatever team that was going to draft them based off this video, we give you that. Okay. Then we're going to say, in part of your future growth, et cetera, we're going to allow you to get some of that money, some of the off-the-field brand money. Finish, brother. So far, you got me right here, hooked. Uh-oh, don't do that.
It could include things like revenue from merchandise, endorsements, and media appearances. So this means because he came into the NFL already a brand, the NFL has to cut him a piece in order to access that. So y'all thought they were just trying to teach him a lesson because of his ego. It was because he was a brilliant business mind. That's why he went so late in the draft. They were trying to ruin his markability because they knew it was worth money. And they knew whoever he signed to, he was going to put that clause in there. So they were trying to make him look like he wasn't that good. You should have just paid him, because the things that he's about to do is going to change the entire way you see the NFL from this point on.
Damn it. You almost stuck the landing. You had me for a minute there. Oh, man. Did y'all catch what happened? Okay. Maybe we should watch it one more time. We got time? I think we got time for this one. I won't interrupt. Let's catch what he did. Become a gym member with Project Transition As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities.
Shedeur Sanders is going to be one of the richest quarterbacks ever. Prime equity. I want you guys to understand that word, prime equity. Yesterday I did a video about him receiving $14 million in commission from $250 million earned from his jersey sale. A lot of y'all said, Cap, that's a lie. When Shedeur signed his deal with the Browns, which was $4.6 million, there was a clause in his contract that was called prime equity. This clause ties into brand legacy and financial future to his on-the-field performance, allowing him to potentially benefit from the value he brings beyond just playing football. It could include things like revenue from merchandise, endorsements, and media appearances. So this means because he came into the NFL already a brand, the NFL has to cut him a piece in order to access that. So y'all thought they were just trying to teach him a lesson because of his ego. It was because he was a brilliant business mind. That's why he went so late in the draft. They were trying to ruin his markability because they knew it was worth money. And they knew whoever he signed to, he was going to put that clause in there. So they were trying to make him look like he wasn't that good. You should have just paid him. Because the things that he's about to do is going to change the entire way you see the NFL from this point on.
Okay, how they gonna do business? They got to do business different. Shout out to Cassius 30. They have to do business different because Shedeur has changed the game. Okay, let's go through this. All right, so there's a commission prime equity clause in his contract is basically what I got from that, if this is factually correct. And if it is, why would you ever want to ruin the marketability of someone who is on commission? Any of my real estate agents out there? We want to suppress someone who's going to make us more money, 94.4% on his 5.6%, but we want to make sure he doesn't get any of it. We want to make sure we suppress it so he gets as little of it as possible. If you ever sign a deal and you have 94.6% of the business and you sign with a partner who only gets 5.6% of the business, ain't you pumping them up? Go work. Go get that. So I caught that. The commission and then the suppression of his marketability just doesn't add up logically. They both don't go together. If you're on commission, I'm trying to get you out there to get some of this money. I'm getting most of it. Go get it. So that didn't add up. What also didn't add up was the fact that this clause was for the team. This clause is for the Cleveland Browns, as Cassius 30 says. That's not the NFL. The Cleveland Browns are a part of the NFL, but you're not getting the money from the NFL if this is a Cleveland Browns clause. Now, he said jersey sales, which is an NFL issue. So that needs to be clarified. I could be wrong. He could be wrong. It could be wrong. But I'm just saying, you can sign a deal. Cleveland Browns, you owe me ABC. NFL's like, they better get it out of their revenue share. They better get it out the part that we giving them, the check we give them, not the check that we get. You get the difference? So those jerseys, I don't know if they Nike now, whatever it is, that's to the NFL. Y'all buying them, that's to the NFL. Shedeur ain't touching this. Now, if that's true, then it's not about the Cleveland Browns clause. It's an NFL clause. That was a little dicey. But just the whole commission base, and shout out to Deion Sanders, if this is true, for even putting it in there, because that is genius. hey, these kids are coming up with a brand. He already inherited a brand. I'm his daddy, and now he's his own brand. Let's go get some of this money. All that is amazing, but it just doesn't add up logically to why, if they knew this was coming, a big brand that we can make money with, you're looking at it like he's taking the 5.6% from us. They're looking like, no, he gonna make so much more for us. Wasn't he top 10 or even number one? I know he was top 10 when he first came in. And he's the, what pick? Fifth round? What's that? 150-something pick? Come on, y'all. It doesn't add up. I think what's happening here is emotionally we're trying to explain something that logically we can't explain. As my grandmother used to always say, you can't make sense out of nonsense. Him dropping to the fifth is not going to be explained away by a prime equity clause that the NFL can make more money with him than against him. They want him to be as big as he can be because they profit the most from that. You get this? Like billionaire owners make millionaire players, right? And then if you stack your chips and you ball out and the league continues to do well, soon we'll have billionaire NFL players like we do in the NBA. We got LeBron James, active billionaire, right? Not just from salary, from everything else. So they're fine sharing the money as long as they get the lion's share. And in this situation, they get the lion's share. As a player, we get 50-50 with the revenue share, 50-50 with the NFL. He signed a deal individually that he gives them 94.4%. And they mad? That's a better deal than they get from every other player. I'm not. Let me stop. I think it was well intended. I think it was accurate. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. But it just doesn't add up. Either it's with the Browns or it's with the NFL. If it's with the NFL, then why is the NFL mad? Why does the NFL care? Why would the NFL want to suppress something they're going to make 94% on when they only make 50% on the players? You get it? Okay. So y'all tell me, beat it up in the comments. He had me, though, emotionally, but my grandma started kicking in. Boy, can't make sense out of nonsense. People love to explain away the things they don't understand. That's called conspiracy theory and the other ways, pandering emotionally. We all get wrapped up in, nah, it has to be this. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just what you don't think, which we don't know. Maybe they just didn't value him high. Let me stop saying maybe. They didn't value him as high as y'all thought. I'm just trying to tell y'all. And then the attitude didn't help. Your attitude attitude is altitude, as they say. So if your attitude is good, you're going to fly high in this world because people are going to want to be around you and they're going to hook you up. They're going to just want to take care of you. Rich people, successful people, powerful people, your bosses, they just want to hook you up because you're a good person, good attitude. You got a bad attitude, I don't care if it's true or not. If they think you do, you're going to fly low. And good luck not hitting a few things on the way. Simple as that. Okay, now, since y'all hooked me up, I got to hook y'all up first. So let's make sure you guys, in your financial situation, forget Shedeur Sanders. He good. He came in the world good. He going to leave even better. Let's talk about us. Monitor debt resolution. People with financial issues and debt, right? Personal debt, student loan debt, medical debt, credit card debt. You got any of that debt? Right there, that QR code, or call 866-204-0071. Go to the website, pt.monitordebt.com. Check the link in my description for your financial wellness prescription. I know my man Jonathan did. He did it. He got 3 kids, married, beautiful family. They just expensive as hell. So now he had to go to Monitor Debt Resolution to get a financial plan. Those monthly minimums, them high-ass interest rates, killing him. He drowning in debt. Next year, guess who's going to be debt-free? My man Jonathan. I want that to be you as well. So make sure you go to Monitor Debt Resolution. Call today, 866-204-0071. Oh, yeah. Now, y'all also got to get this flow. You know we doing this show. But before we do that, make sure you leave your email, projecttransition.org. Be a volunteer. Be a part of our global giving community for these kids, mentorship programs, skills camps. We got all the resources, and we want to continue to give to these kids for experiences and exposures. Leave a donation, any size, or become a gym member, like my man James Washington, down off Slauson. You know James Washington. He got this book. That's who James Washington is. How you do this with a camera? Right there, James Washington. Make sure I can hook you guys up as well. He's a gym member, a giver every month. Now, This flow is going to be good. You know what we do on this show, boy. Listen to the beat. You ready? We flow, boy. Which the King is my producer. I don't think there's a better producer in the world. Tell me if there is. I don't. Listen to these beats. So elegant, so good, so bomb. God dang. What my grandma say? Boy, you can't make sense out of nonsense. Okay, well they said Shedeur dropped cause his daddy too loud. Then flipped it like he too quiet. Ain't rally no crowd. He care about watches, too Hollywood. Bro, y'all wild, make up your mind if it's bad or good. He didn't play Bama. Man, stop that cap. So we moving goalposts now to fill the gap? He ain't run the 40. Yeah, he ain't have to. He threw 5,000 yards with a busted old line, fool. It's the suits, it's the scouts, it's the folks on the net. All spinning wild takes, got the theory set. But like grandma said, while stirring stew, you can't make sense out of nonsense, boo. Who got NIL? Need the bread. Y'all mad because a black quarterback got rich ahead? Man, they scared of prime. It's deeper than sport. Nah, that one might hit, but it still come up short. Draft rooms whisper like it's Area 51. Trying to act like the man ain't Deion's son. But this ain't no UFO, no Bigfoot chase. The boy got game, put respect on his face. Now baby, I told y'all before, if it don't add up, leave it on the floor. Ooh, all this Reddit thread talking sideways slick. That's what they did. Yeah, that's a trick, Nah, dog, he dropped cause they scared of control. Scared he won't be a puppet on the NFL payroll. But guess what? He's still gonna shine in the end. And when he light up the league, don't pretend y'all been friends. Every angle, every take, every lens. Nonsense, stay nonsense, it just never ends. So keep your hot takes, your Twitter debates, your aliens, your agendas, your imaginary hates. Shedeur, stay patient, the truth always wins. You can't box a king, he just stepped back in. Grandma was right, now go ahead and repent. You can't make sense out of nonsense, that's the realest content. I hear you, Grandma. Grandma Blackie. Love my grandma. My grandma was the realest. Feel this? This is Marcellus Wiley with an urgent message for anyone struggling with over $10,000 in credit card debt. Here's what you need to do right now. Visit pt.monitordebt.com. They've helped thousands reduce what they owe by dealing directly with creditors, cutting balances by 30, 40, even 50%. This isn't a loan. This is a proven debt settlement program where you make affordable monthly deposits while they do the heavy lifting. Many clients become debt-free in 24 to 48 months. Don't wait another day drowning in interest. Call 866-204-0071 or visit pt.monitordebt.com. Your financial freedom is waiting. It's just one phone call away. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come. Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I think the verse.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so